Good evening, everyone, and thanks for logging in. My name is Liborio Godino. I am the captain of this year's sports broadcasting team at Santa Paula High School. This will be the third year the team has been together, and I am proud to have been here from the beginning. I might add that I am now a freshman at Ventura College East after graduating from Santa Paula High School last year. We're going to be utilizing some of the latest technology during these upcoming broadcasts, and we hope you can appreciate that the city of Santa Paula, together with MJP Technologies, have worked together to make these broadcasts possible. We hope you enjoy it. We are also very happy to welcome the Hishmay family and Domino's Pizza as a sponsor of this broadcast, so please support them. I am joined in the control room by Ryan Garzas and Kylie Reyes, which are all students of Santa Paula High School. Now, let's enjoy the game. So here we have Santa Paula going up against Santa Monica. Santa Paula now with a 2-2 record, going in Santa Monica, who is 0-3. As the players have came out now and they're getting ready. Stay tuned. So Santa Paula is 2-2. They actually they won North Hollywood 46-0 in their first home game, and then next game they played against Oak Park, in which they did lose 28-2. But then they came back on September 3rd against Artesia, and they won 40-7. And their last game was on Friday the 10th against La Cañada, in which they lost 23-12. Now for Santa Monica, they played 3 games so far. The first game was on the August 27th against Dorsey, in which they lost 14-0. Then they played on September 3rd also and played against West in Torrance, and they lost 17-6. And on September 10th, they played against Venice, which they lost 26-0. So it seems like they are lacking offense so far, as they are averaging 2 points a game compared to Santa Paula's, in which they're averaging 24. Mostly came off those 40 in the games where when they scored 46 and when they scored 40. And it seems like Santa Paula are getting ready. And now here comes Santa Paula. They usually break that banner. Now there is seems like the coin toss has already happened, in which not sure who's gonna receive first. But it seems like Santa Monica will kick to Santa Paula first, so Santa Paula will have the ball. It'll be the kicker for Santa Monica. It looks like number 13, Eric Walls, who will start this game up. So it is also great to see that we do have fans once again. There's no limit now. Anyone who wants to come and enjoy these games live, you are able to come now. Or if you just want to watch us bring this game live to you guys, that's also very, very good for us. Now here's the kickoff. It is actually number 28, which I don't have a name in, but here it comes, and Santa Paula already take a knee, so they'll get the ball at the 32-yard line, and they're led on by their quarterback, Marcus Castañeda. His second year, he's actually a junior. We didn't see too much of him last year because Hector Zuniga was the starting quarterback. Now it's his time, and we'll see what he's able to do. So he's averaging actually 151 yards per game. We know that they do like to run the ball a lot, though. We'll see if we see that here. There's 4 out wide, though. Here comes a snap. And they will run it. And he gets tackled. It seems like he might have got a gain of 1, though. That was number 29, which is Jordan Urrutia. Now here they come again for the second down. It's second and 9. Here comes Castañeda once again. 4 out wide. And here comes a snap. He will be throwing. And he has Jordan Urrutia again. And that is a gain of around 6. It'll be a 3rd and 2. Good play right there. He didn't have anyone out wide, so he just gives it to the check down, and it is a gain of, so it seems like it's actually going to be a 3rd and 4. And now here they come again. They're using the same formation. Snap it. Quick throw to number 18, Bryce Zavala, and he goes all the way to the 47-yard line, and it's a first down. First down of the game for Santa Paula. So they go to their tallest player, Bryce Zavala, 6'3". Now here they come again. So far, good play from the offensive line. There hasn't really been too much pressure from Marcus yet, as this team is averaging 0.7 sacks per game. We see number 14 in motion, and he gets the ball. That is Justin Samudio, and he's brought down at the 50. Well, pushed out of bounds at the 51-yard line. It is now a 2nd and 6. So it's at the 48-yard line, correction. And now here they come once again. So out wide we do have Richard Vega. We also have once again Bryce Zavala. And Bryce Zavala is in motion. This might be a run. No, it's not. And he gives it once again to Samudio, and he takes a hit. But he does get it. Seems like they even lost yards on that play. Yeah, they will be going back. And it is now still a 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6.5, it looks like. So they were able to get a reception, but it was for negative yards. Jordan Urrutia has been the most active, though, as he has he's ran, and he's also passed it. He's also received. Now here they come again. It seems like a blitz is coming. The blitz does come. Marcus gets intercepted, and they're going to the 30, the 20, the 10, and a touchdown. So already Santa Monica with Hank Foley, a junior, He gets it from his free safety spot. He reads Marcus and he takes it all the way. As this score is now 6-0. So like Marcus Castañeda saw the blitz. He tried to come out wide, trying to see someone, but Justin Samudio not Tank Foley got it and took it all the way. Now here comes the kick once again. And there's a flag. Or at least Santa Monica was asking for it. No, it seems nothing happened. Here comes the kick. And it's blocked. So Santa Paula are able to shut him down on that right there. And it is still 6-0. Seems like the pocket collapsed right there on the kick. And someone was able to tip it. Not just tip it, completely block it. And it is. So it'll be Santa Paula's ball after this kickoff. Santa Paula want to bounce back from that though. So Santa Monica is averaging just 17 yards rushing, while Santa Paula actually has 98, is averaging 98. So far, we haven't really seen that much of running plays. We've only seen one, and that was a run from Justin Samudio. Let's see if they start to incorporate that more. So it seems like we are having a little bit of technical difficulty. We would like to apologize. Obviously, our first game this year. Okay, so Santa Paula have the ball at the 28-yard line. It is first downs. Marcus Castañeda needs to completely erase what just happened in that play. We'll see what happens here. Now they run it. And he breaks through. And he's all the way at the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. It was a good run. First one. That's what I was saying. They definitely need to run the ball. And believe it was Samudio again. It actually was number 25, Daniel Sapien. So his run of the game, and it's a good one. First down once again. Now here they go once again. See if they'll run it again. They will. And once again, he's getting good yards. Gonna fight for all the way to the 50-yard line. And it seems like he might have been just short of that. And it is a 2nd and 5. So far, though, seems like the running game with 25 Daniel Sapien is working. He's actually a senior. And he is 5'9". He also plays outside linebacker. So we're gonna see him there once they play defense. Now here comes the play again, and he runs it again. It's outside. And they try to stop him, and seems like they got him right at the line of scrimmage. It is like once again 3rd and 5. As you do see now, Jordan Urrutia is coming back in for Sapien. We'll see what they do here. 3rd and 5. Seemed like that play was gonna work on outside, but very good job from Santa Monica, stopping him from cutting inside, and it forced it to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. So here we go once again. Here comes Castañeda. He hasn't thrown so far. There it is. And he's going to throw a play to 11. That's Vega. And he breaks a tackle but gets tackled down. But that is a first down. So that's Richard Vega, a senior. And see, very good pocket presence right there from Marcus. See what they do this play. Seems like they do want to focus more on running the ball this drive, as that was only their first pass of that drive. And once again, they're gonna run it, and he breaks loose, and he gets around 6 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 4. That was once again number. It was once again Jordan Urrutia. So here they go for a 2nd and 5. Here comes Castañeda. And it seems like he's going to go to, that was number 11 once again. Richard Vega once again moving the chains, and it's another first down. And once again, we're seeing that Santa Paula, that Castañeda has plenty of time. That offensive line is doing its job, not letting too many pressures happen. The only time the pressure came was on a blitz. We all know what happened there. And now here he comes once again. And he's going to pass. And he's going to go deep to Bryce. And that is incomplete. So they try to go to their biggest target. He just ran what you call a 9. He went straight ahead. Tried to go through the safeties. And it almost worked. 2nd down. I feel like that is going to be the guy that they're going to target a lot, though. He's a big guy, Bryce Zavala is. And now here's once again, it's going to be a run and a good stop right there. That was number 2, Marcos Gonzalez. So it is 3rd and 9. See what happens here. So far, Santa Paula being able to convert at a pretty high rate in this second drive, as they've converted every time. Saw the pass to Richard Vega, and that is gonna be a timeout. So Santa Paula, we're gonna see what they plan here. Might want to do something underneath and try to break loose, get some runs after the catch, or we might see a deep shot. So that timeout was brought to you by Domino's Pizza, as they are one of our sponsors. And here we go for a 3rd and 9. This could be a pretty big play. They don't want to give the ball back to them without them having scored. Here is 3rd and 9. There's Castañeda. And he's open. No, it's actually intercepted once again. And they can't bring him down. He's finally brought down. And once again, that was number 5. Hank Foley again. So that's his 2nd interception in the first quarter. And Santa Monica is going to be on offense for the first time. So Hank Foley just reading Marcus Castañeda again. Knows where he was going, and he just gets in front of the receiver and intercepts it. So Santa Monica will be led on by number 8, Logan Epnet. He is a junior at 6'1", so he's a big guy. We'll see what he does here. It's their first time on offense. And they're going to run it. And he breaks through. And he gets a gain of 12 right there. That was their running back, number 4, Jameer Smith. So on their first offensive play, he's able to break loose. And we'll see what happens here on once again another first down. So there is Logan Empnet. There's only 2 out wide. And they run it again, but a good stop there. Tackle by number 56, which is Matt Escamilla. So a 2nd and 9. Much better job from Santa Paula there, being able to stop the run after just allowing a big play. Here it is, a 2nd and 9. So once again, they have a lot of linemen out there, along with a blocker there, and once again a run, and that one's gonna get 2 yards. It'll be a 3rd and 7 here. So this might be a play now where we will see Logan Emnet's arm. So it was surprising to see though, because Santa Monica, like we said before, they're average. They don't average too many rushes as a team. Only with 17 yards a game. They usually do pass though with 152 yards per game. But we haven't really seen that yet. So here's a snap. And he is going to throw. And he's going to go deep. Man, that is incomplete. No flag on the play, so a good stop right there. That is number 11. Richard Vega again making plays on offense and on defense. It was targeted for Gus Raymond, who is actually 6'2". He definitely has some size on Richard Vega, but he still did a very good job on protecting him there. It is now 4th down. So they will be punting here, as Santa Paula do a good job on their first drive on defense. We'll see what Marcus Castañeda and his offense is able to do. Once they get it, we see the punt there. And it's bouncing. And they're just going to let it bounce until the 20. So that's where Santa Paula will start. They had a good drive going last one, but fortunately it ended with an interception. And now here they come once again. We probably want to see a lot more running plays, as that's what's been working. But obviously there's no blame. They needed a pass on 3rd and 9. Unfortunately, it was just very good read by Hank Foley, as he has 2 interceptions already. So there is 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this first quarter. And now they only have 2 out wide. Seems like the same formation that Santa Monica was running. And here they come. Solid yards, and he's still going. They're pushing him, trying to get the first down. They don't, though. They are just 2 yards off, though, so a very good run from number 29 again, Justin Samudio, Jordan Urrutia. Actually, 27 is Gerardo Martinez. So we've already seen 3 running backs. We've seen Sapien, we've seen Urrutia, and now we see Gerardo Martinez. And it seems like Sapien is back on the field. And they're going to run it again. Here's Sapien, and he gets the first down. So it seemed like in the other run, he actually got a gain of 9. And he moved the chains here with just a 2-yard run. And it'll be first down. That's what they need to do. Just find a way to move the chains by running the ball. That offensive line needs to power through, which it seems like they have been doing a good job so far. Here they go once again with two out wide, and they're going to run it. Once again with Sapien, he cuts, and he gets solid yards right there as it is a gain of 4. It is now 2nd and 6. So there's Marcus Castañeda going to their head coach, who is Mike Montoya. And so far, we haven't talked too much about this defense. Obviously, they've been very good with intercepting the ball, especially their free safety, who we see right there playing almost as a linebacker, but now he's playing corner. We've seen his versatility so far. Now we see the run, and they completely read that, and it is a loss. That was number 2, Marcos Gonzalez, making a play again. It is now 3rd and 10 again. So they completely knew what was coming, and he just went through the middle of it. Seemed like the guard and the center. And it will be 3rd and 10. We'll see what they do here. Think we all know, though, it is going to be a pass, but we'll see what they come up with. Santa Monica's already ready as they only have 3. Seems like are going to rush the quarterback. The rest of them are just going to be in coverage. Now here they come. It seems like the blitz is coming, though. And Marcus Castañeda throws it up. And it's another interception. And that was number 3, Joaquin Nava, a cornerback. And Santa Paula on 3 straight possessions, they've thrown the ball. And they've gotten and Santa Monica's gotten an interception. Once again, it seems like they are struggling with the pressure. Whenever the blitz comes, seemed like they had faked it. They looked like a zone coverage. All of a sudden, these outside linebackers came in. Marcus Castañeda was not expecting that. And he throws another interception. Now here comes once again Santa Monica's offense. And there's a run and a tackle there by number 50, Alberto Leon. And it is now a 2nd and 6. So we have seen Santa Monica's game plan, though. And it is actually the end of the first quarter, which was brought to you by Domino's Pizza. It was a very good quarter for Santa Monica. As Santa Paula, they like to forget that and just start fresh because Marcus Castañeda threw 3 interceptions. It seemed like they had good drives going, but it's what happened by running the ball. But as soon as they stopped them and it was 3rd down and they had to throw, it seems like Marcus Castañeda struggling there, and Santa Monica is just taking advantage and have 3 interceptions, 2 by Hank Foley and 1 by Joaquin Nava. Stay tuned for the start of the second quarter. So here we go with the start of the second quarter, brought to you by MJP as they snap it, and a good play right there from the defense, and it was tackled by number 6, Tito Cisneros, and it is now a 3rd and 10. So if you guys are just tuning in, the score is 6-0, in which Santa Monica hasn't done too much on offense, but on defense they've been amazing. If they've gotten 3 interceptions, as Santa Paula, obviously they've conceded those interceptions, but they have had potential in that running game. It just whenever they don't run the ball, seems like the quarterback is a little shaky right now. Now here we go with their third down. It's the 3rd and 9. We'll see what their quarterback's able to do, which is number 8, Logan Epnet. And he has time, and he throws a ball up. A very good play right there by the corner. That was number 10, Josue Garcia, a junior. And it is 4th down. So once again, Santa Paula, that is a 4th down. So Santa Paula, they've gotten plenty of stops on defense. The 2 times that Santa Monica has got the ball, this one was actually a 3-and-out. The other one, I believe they got a 1 first down. But they've been very good so far. It's just been the offense who has been struggling. It seems like this one might be a kick. No, they're actually going to go for it on 4th down. So it's 4th and 9. They know that if they don't get it, there isn't too much risk on their field position. So they're just going to go for it. Now here it comes. They go for a quick pass, and they can get it. And they actually fumble. And Santa Paula recover. What a play right there. As it seemed like it was a very good slant route by Hank Foley. So he's forced 2 turnovers, but now he has a turnover of his own as Santa Paula get the ball. So it seemed like the tackle came in, but he fumbled the ball as he was falling down. So Santa Paula get the ball at the 6-yard line. So that has to be a momentum booster for Santa Paula. They have to have gotten excited from that play. We'll see if that momentum starts to go to Santa Paula's side. As here we go with Marcus Castañeda again. See that the refs are talking about something. And now here we go. Here's Marcus. They hike it. And it's a run. And he has space. And he goes all the way to the 18-yard line. And it is a 1st down. That was once again the running back who's gotten most of the workload. Number 29, Jordan Urrutia. Now it seems like number 12, Nathan Vasquez, who came in as he's actually their fullback, comes out for 18, Bryce Zavala. That means they're gonna go. He's actually gonna be the one playing fullback now. But here's another run, and he breaks through again, and he gets solid yards, and it seems like it might be a gain of 5. Yeah, gain of 5. So it will be 2nd and 5 now. So it's just Santa Paula's job now to open gaps for the runners. They know that that's what they want to do. Their main focus is to run the ball. We'll see if they are able to do it. We see a blitz is coming. But that means there's space. There is a flag thrown, though. It seems like Santa Paula didn't get anything out of that. So we'll see what the flag is. Might have been a holding, though. So it is a flag on the offense. I'm not sure what that was. But the ball will go back. And it'll be a 2nd down once again. It was a loss of 5 yards. So they'll be at the 19-yard line, 18-yard line. As they'll get it once again. So it will still be 2nd down, though. So they can still run the ball if they want to, or if they want to maybe do a play action, as Santa Monica probably think that they're going to run the ball. See what they do here. So the running back out there is number 25, which is Daniel Sapien. So here it is. So they'll play action. And now there's Vega, and that one was seemed like a miscommunication between the two, or Marcus just overthrew that, and it is now a third down. So that's what we were talking about, a play action as Santa Monica probably expected a run. Fortunately, it didn't work though, and it is third and 10. So if they don't get this, I think it is too risky to necessarily go for it, as Santa Monica would have very good field position. We'll see what they do here, as there is 9 minutes and 9 seconds left in this second quarter. Now here's Marcus Castañeda once again, probably gonna throw. Now here it is to the tight end Bryce Zavala, and he's gonna get some yards. That was at the 21-yard line. It is still 2nd and 7. So it seems like it is a fourth down. Not seems like they might punt it. Yeah, they probably will punt it. As they are in their field. They are in their side of the field. So once again, Santa Paula, they got one first down, but after that they weren't able to. Obviously the penalty did hurt them though, as they made them go back. Now here they come with the punter, number 6, Tito Cisneros. No, that's just the blocker. Correction. No, that is the punter. So he's going to punt it, and it goes. It's going to go bouncing to the 45. No, it's actually going to stop short of it, and it's at the 47. And here comes Santa Monica's offense once again, which their game plan is almost the same as Santa Paula's, it looks like, which is run the ball and try to move the chains that way. Unfortunately, for them, they've only gotten one first down so far. So all we've seen this game has been mostly defense plays. As the score is 6-0 in the second quarter with 8 minutes and 12 seconds left. Oh, here's once again for his third drive, Logan Epnet. You haven't seen too much of him as they've run the ball, and he had one good completion, which ended on a fumble. We'll see what happens here. As everyone's getting set for their third drive. And here they go. They're going to run the ball once again, and a good play right there from the defensive end. It was 26 who got there after, and it was number 17. So it was 17, George Banuelos, who made the play, and John Tejas did assist him with the tackle. So it is, once again, they actually lost yards, so it's the 2nd and 11. That's a good sign for Santa Paula, though. If they stop the run on first down, that's probably going to force Logan to throw. And now here they come. We see a motion right there from number 6, and they're still going to run it, though. And once again, good stop, as they might have gotten just to the line of scrimmage. They actually go a little back. No, they stay. Yeah, it's basically a 3rd and 10. So 2 good stops from the defense so far. We'll see what they do here. And I wouldn't be surprised if they go for it again if they don't get this on third down. Because they're also, once again, not too risky of a position. Obviously, they would be on Santa Monica's territory. We'll see what they do here. So here's Logan. I think everyone's expecting pass here. Do you see a 4-man rush? And he gets pressure, and it's intercepted. No, he dropped it. Very good on the defensive side. Very good defense right there by John Tejas, but just wasn't able to secure the ball. And it is 4th down. Seemed like what Logan Epnet was running out of time to throw that ball, as there was pressure, and it looks like Santa Monica will punt it. So Santa Paula will get the ball back And it's pretty bad snap. He's not even going to control it. They're actually going to run. There's 18, but they stop him. That was a little bit of a scare there for Santa Paula. That was Skyden Bobo Gunther. Seemed like he might have just taken off because the snap was bad. So he thought that he didn't have any more time and he just ran it. It didn't work, and Santa Paula gets it at the 40, basically the 50-yard line. So this is the best start. This is actually the best field position that Santa Paula has started with. So we'll see what they do with this here. As their offense, once again, hasn't been clicking so far. See what they do here. Though it is a 6-point game, 6-point game because of how good their defense has been playing. So we'll see what happens here with Castañeda. They're gonna run the ball, and they might have gotten 1 yard. No, they don't. It is once again 2nd and 10. The run was, I believe, from Jordan Urrutia. No, that is actually John Tellez, I believe. So another running back that we see. And here we go again. John Tellez was actually one player that we saw a lot of last year as that running back. He was actually very good. And now here he goes, and he gets gain of maybe 2. And it is now a 3rd and 8. So we'll see what Santa Paula does here. They might just want to get a couple of yards, maybe get 4 or 5 yards, and go for it on 4th down, considering where they are on the field. We'll see what they do. So far, Santa Paula struggling to convert on 3rd down, especially as 2 interceptions came on 3rd down. Here they come. The pressure will come. And he's gonna get sacked. So that was number 2, which is Marcos Gonzalez making a play on the defense. And it will be 4th down. So once again, we saw the pressure coming. This time, Marcus didn't want to force it. But it will be a 4th down. And they'll punt this at the 42-yard line. So once again, Santa Monica's defense proving to be a tough unit. So if they're able to take advantage of this punt, they might force Santa Monica back, but they don't. That wasn't the best punt. And they're still going, and he goes all the way to the 44-yard line. And it seems like he got a big number 55 from Santa Paula. Sean Pettit got a big hit on number 5, Hank Foley. Now here comes once again the offense. So we've seen a lot of 3 and outs. See what happens here. The ball's on the 42-yard line. There's 4 minutes and 1 second before halftime. We'll see what happens here. Score is 6-0. So here's Logan Ebnet. We've seen from him, he's a pocket passer. He doesn't move too much from the pocket. We'll see. They've been running the ball a lot with Jameer Smith. But they are going to pass. And it's a good ball, but very good defensive play from the corner. Richard Vega, another great play on defense against number 19, Gus Raymond. That's the 2nd time in which he targets him, and Vega has not let him get past them. 2 incompletions when it's been thrown to him. When it's been thrown to number 19, Gus Raymond. And it is 2nd down. But keep an eye out on number 56 from Santa Paula, which is Matt Escamilla, as he's getting close to sacking the quarterback. We might see a sack coming because he's beating that right tackle. And he beats him again. And almost a sack, but looks like Santa Paula's ball. No, it was an incompletion. It seems like 56. They seem like they tipped that ball and forced an incompletion. Very good job from the defense. And it is 3rd and 9. But once again, you're seeing that the tackle from number 57, Amir Garomi from Santa Monica, is getting beat. See, like on the other side, there was also number 72, Mason Oliva, has been beaten also. So we'll see what happens here. Third and 9. There's 4 out wide. And he's gonna, once again, a good play to the running back. That's Jameer Smith, and he breaks loose. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Santa Monica. So once again, when he's not running, he's receiving. Jameer Smith gets it, and he just breaks loose. Broke a number of tackles there, and the score is now 12-0. So we saw that the running back, it seemed like he was actually going to get sacked once again. Santa Paula's edge rushers are right there. They just haven't been able to finish it. As Logan Emna has just thrown it at the time where at perfect timing. And it is once again the second kick. The first kick was actually blocked, so we'll see what happens here. No, so they're actually going to go for the 2-point conversion. That's Logan Emna once again. We might see a run here. And seems like there was a timeout. Yeah, there was a timeout. It seemed like a miscommunication from Santa Monica. And once again, we will go to a break brought to you by MJP. So we're back from the timeout, as it is going to be once again a 2-point conversion from Santa Monica. See what they do here. There's 4 out wide. I do think this might be a run play. We see a player in motion. And no, they're actually going to run it. They're actually going to throw it. And incomplete. It was targeted. Hank Foley was targeted there. But he wasn't able to catch it. And it is, once again, Santa Paula's ball. So score is 12-0 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this second quarter. So Santa Paula, so far, they've been shut out. They're struggling on offense. And so far, the defense was playing really solid. They just let Jameer Smith get loose on that last play. So we'll see what happens here. They are still, though, in reach. All they need to do is they need to score on this drive. They don't want to give the ball back to Santa Monica this quarter. They probably want to maybe drain some clock time here and try to score here, because Santa Monica is gonna receive after halftime. We'll see what happens here. So the kick is by number 20, McCallum, a sophomore. And it's going to go at the 30-yard line. They're just going to. I think they might have called a fair catch on it. And they will be at the 32-yard line as Marcus Castañeda comes once again. So the running game has stopped working as much as it did at the beginning. And seems like Santa Paula hasn't completed a pass in the last two drives. No, they did complete one, but that was a third down. It was a short play. But we'll see what happens here. They have number 26, which is John Tellez, at running back, and he's going to get it. And he breaks loose. Yeah, he had a big hole right there, and he goes all the way to the 52-yard line. That's what Santa Paula needs. They need a jolt of momentum. They need to break loose. We saw that hole all the way from here. That was a very good job from the offensive line there. And it is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. So there is 2 minutes and 34 seconds left. And they're going to run it again. He took his time on that one, and he gets to the 45-yard line. So it's 2nd and 7. Now, once again, they're gonna switch. They're gonna switch running backs now from John Tellez to Jordan Urrutia. See what they do here. Once again, they're using the same formation though, with 2 out wide, and then they have a kind of a fullback right there with the running back. They're actually gonna throw, and they're gonna give it to number 6, Tito Cisneros, and he's gonna get solid yards. And he goes all the way to the 30-yard line, 1st down. Well, they still have 1 minute and 30 seconds. Very good job right there. A crossing route from Tito, who is their tight end. Oh, now here they come once again. Marcus Castañeda. They are back to running the ball, but a good stop right there. That was number 58, which is Ethan Jenkins. So they read that run. They knew it was coming, and they were able to stop it. 2nd down at the 32-yard line. And there was a timeout actually called, probably to stop the clock, as there is 1 minute and 28 seconds left. As we take a break, we'll be right back. So here we go. We're back in the 2nd quarter, brought to you guys by MJP. So it is 2nd down with 10 yards to go. We'll see what they bring here. They stop the run. We've seen mostly what's carried this drive has been 2 great plays. We saw Tito Cisneros get a reception for almost 20 yards and a good run by John Tellez. We see 14 in motion. That's Samudio, who has 1 catch, and it seemed like one of the defensive ends might have tipped that, so it got blocked. No, it was actually a false start, so they will be going back 5 yards. That was before the play even started. So a false start is when someone moves before. So usually one of the linemen. So it is now 2nd and 15. Now here they come. Everyone drops back, and it goes through the middle of Jordan Urrutia's hands, and it is 3rd down and 15. So once again, it seems like Santa Paula's their penalties have cost them. We saw one last drive, almost in the same place, a little bit, actually a little bit farther. And now we see it again with a false start. So here they come once again. 3rd and 15. So if they want a first down, they probably have to go deep here. A little bit more explosive plays than what they've been doing so far. And he goes right there to the tight end, Bryce Zavala. Very good right there on their slant route. And it is a first down. There's 1 minute and 14 seconds left though. And it was a very good read in the middle of the linebacker, and it seemed like the corner also. So they find a way to move the chains after it was a 3rd and 15. Marcus Castañeda looking a lot more comfortable now. We'll see what happens here. And now he gives it to Richard Vega, and he tries to break the tackle. He isn't able to. It is, though, a gain of 7. It is a 2nd and 3. Santa Paula getting closer, though. And this is what they want. They don't want to give the ball back to Santa Monica after they scored 2 touchdowns. But they definitely need to put the ball into the end zone here. Here's Castañeda, and he's going to give it to John Tellez, and he's stretches out to maybe get to the 3-yard line, and they do call a timeout. So there is 28 seconds left. We'll see what they're able to do here. So we are back for the last 26 seconds of the second quarter, brought to you by MJP. The score is 12-0, but Santa Paula are at the at the 4-yard line. So they are pretty close. See what they're able to do. It's a 3rd down and 1 though. They might just want to get it, and they might have. I don't think they got it, as a good stop right there from the defense. And the clock is running. No, they call a timeout now. That might have been their last timeout. No, it seemed like an injury might have happened. No, everything's good. And it will be a 4th and 1. Timeout was called though. And it's just to stop the clock. And to think of a play here, it's a 4th and 1. Usually we see here a little play action and go right to maybe someone crossing the field. Or we might just see a run play. See what Coach Montoya says. It seems like a linebacker's going to be in there. That's 50, Alberto Leon. So it's a 4th and 1. Obviously, yeah, they could just take the 3 points. But seemed like Mike Montoya is going to risk it. And they're going to go for the touchdown here. There is 19 seconds left. So Santa Paula does have 2 timeouts left. And Santa Monica only has 1. Well, let's see what they do here. They might be expecting run. Santa Monica, they're pressuring right there. And seemed like that ball was going to John Tellez, but that was not the best thrown ball, and it is a turnover on downs. So Santa Monica will get the ball with 14 seconds left at the 4-yard line. So it was a very good drive, the best drive by far by Santa Paula. Marcus Castañeda looked much better, except on that last play where it wasn't the best ball thrown. But we'll see what they do here. They might either just take a knee, run the ball, or they might go deep. We'll see what they do here. I doubt they want to go. They're going to go 96 yards in 14 seconds, but you never know. No, they're going to take a knee. This is the formation. So, yeah, that will take us to the end of this second quarter brought to you by MJP. So it is now halftime. So, it's been a tough game for Santa Paula. The score is 12-0. Santa Paula have struggled on offense except on this last drive. This last drive was much better, but the reason that Santa Monica have these points were mostly the turnover. They had a pick six, two interceptions so far by number 5, Hank Foley. But we'll see what they do now in the second half. So we are back for the start of this second half, in which Santa Monica are leading 12-0. Santa Monica having a pretty good game defensively they've gotten 3 turnovers. Two of them have came from Hank Foley and one was Joaquin Nava. So far Santa Paula, they forced 1 turnover, but on offense they haven't been great. They've been struggling with passing, they've been struggling with running the ball, but there was very good last drive that they had at the second, which it ended on a turnover on downs, but still showed promise there. So let's see if they're able to keep that up. But I do believe that Santa Monica will start this half. So we'll see what this second half brings. Make sure you guys do like and subscribe to our channel, as we're going to be bringing all kinds of games. This is the first one that we have this year, but we have plenty of games. We have volleyball. We have more football games. We're going to have soccer. We're going to have basketball. Not sure about baseball yet. We had a softball game, so we hopefully have plenty more of those. So yeah, you guys definitely want to like and subscribe to stay along, to get all the notifications whenever we go live. We also bring events. Last year we had the graduation, we had award ceremonies. So you guys definitely don't want to miss those. As here we go for the start of the second half. So here's Santa Paula's first kickoff, as they haven't scored. And it'll go to the 30-yard line. And they'll get it right there. No, good tackle right there for number 19, which is Cesar Tobias. So here comes once again Santa Monica, led on by their quarterback Logan Ebnet, who, if we had to talk about his game, he's a pocket passer. He's a big guy. We doesn't really see too much mobility from him, but he's able to make all the necessary throws. He's been pretty good so far. But most of their offense has came from running the ball first, though, and then comes those passes. So far, though, Santa Paula's defense has been pretty good, though. It was just that one play that broke loose. It was a reception from, it was number 4, Jameer Smith. So here we go once again. They're running their same formation. They're going to run it once again with Jameer Smith, and he breaks some tackle on the good hit. And it looked like the ball might have come out, but it didn't. It is a second down and 6. So obviously it is good to get those couple of yards in second down. If you get 3 or 4, that is a pretty successful run. As it is now just a second and 6. Let's see what they do here. So you talk about you see all the running back replacements that Santa Paula does. Santa Monica's kept Jameer Smith there the whole game, and it's a tackle for a loss there. And they go all the way back to the 30-yard line, and it is now 3rd and 9. Good defense once again. So here comes once again 3rd and 9. They definitely want to move the chains here, because this will give Santa Paula a lot more momentum if they are able to stop them. Also, we haven't seen too much pressure from Santa Paula. We've just seen, blitzes. We haven't seen too much blitzes. We've seen a lot of movement from the edges, in which the edges have done a fantastic job. They just haven't been able to get to the quarterback. They're just so close, like one step away. But Logan's just able to get. Once again, the pocket collapses, and there it is. The first sack of the game for Santa Paula. The sack was a mix of number 12, Nathan Vasquez, who averages 0.3 sacks per game so far. And it seemed like there was a flag there. But no, there was. Not sure what the referee's doing there. But It is going to be a punt, and that is what Santa Paula do. The pocket collapsed there. There was three players right there ready to sack the quarterback. It was a very good play, and Santa Paula will get the ball back after a three and out to start the second half. And now there's Vega, and he's gonna get tackled, but there was a flag late. It might have been a horse collar tackle right there. We'll see what the flag is. And they throw three flags on the play, so we'll see what all they all are. So it might have actually been an illegal block from the back from Santa Paula. Yeah, so they will be going back. Yes, it was a illegal block from the back from Santa Paula, so they will be going back. So those are costly penalties right there, and they should have been starting almost at the 45, I believe, and now they will be starting at the 37, 36. Now here it comes once again, Marcus Castañeda. After three interceptions, he's been solid, and now here comes a run. And that is a gain of maybe one. That was the running back Daniel Sapien. So 2nd and 9 here. But as the passing has improved, the run game it seems like it's decreased. They haven't done too much. Just that one explosive run by John Tellez after a massive hole right there. John Tellez is on the field right now, so we'll see what they do. Now here comes a snap, and they're gonna run it. It was a flag. It was actually an encroachment on the defense, so it will be another 5 yards. Not sure if it will be automatic first down, but it will be. Yeah, well, it will be 2nd and 3 now. So that obviously does help the offense a lot, as they could just maybe try to run it. This formation doesn't look like they will, though. No, they will, and it is a 3rd down and 1. Yeah, so it is a 3rd and 1. So here is Santa Paula's chance to finally convert and get to Santa Paula's to get to Santa Monica's opposing side. So here comes the snap, and he has room here, and he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. It will be a first down. Santa Monica was definitely expecting a run, though, as there was almost the whole team blitzed on that play. But they were still able to find an outside run to get a first down. So they are on Santa Monica side of the field now. A decent drive. See what they do. And they're going to run it again. That's John Tellez. And he gets around 4 yards. It is a 2nd and 6 here. So John Tellez, he's been their most productive running back now in this last drive and the one before that. He's been the one getting most of the carries, and he's been doing a good job. We saw that very good, very explosive carry that he had for about 15 yards. And now here they come again. This time it's 29 Jordan Urrutia at running back, and they will run it. And he has room, and he's still going, and he's gets stopped at the 33-yard line. So once again, they're moving the chains. The running game's working now, as I don't believe Marcus has thrown a pass in this drive. It's been all runs, and it's definitely working. It's another 1st and 10. So here's the snap. And it's another run, but this one is stopped. They might have gotten a gain of one there. And it is now a 2nd and 9. That's one of the few times in this drive that that the run game has been stopped. See what they do here. As it seems like the offensive coordinator wants to get something clear to Marcus. So there is 5 minutes and 56 seconds left in this third quarter. So there's 2 out wide. And they'll play action there, and it seemed like there's a flag. There is a flag on the play, and it's the ref pointed as if it was on the defense. No, it's a false start on the offense. So they'll be going back another 5 yards. So it is now once again a 2nd and 14. Once again, those penalties almost in the exact same spot. They've all been penalties right there in the middle of the 30, right there in the 34, 30, 33 this time. But they've all been flags right there. So we'll see what happens here. On 2nd down, Marcus is definitely going to have to throw now. Now here's Castañeda. There's a blitz coming. A quick pass, and that is number 8, Joey Frutos, the tight end, and he might have fumbled. He does fumble, and Santa Monica have it, and it's another turnover. Santa Monica will get the ball at the 28-yard line. So the first time that Joey Frutos gets the ball this game, he actually fumbles, and Santa Monica's offense will go back on there? No, wait. No, so apparently it wasn't. So it seems like he's actually down on contact. The ball did fall out, and Santa Monica recovered. We do see a timeout from Santa Monica. So apparently what happened, he might have been down on by contact. Instead of fumbling, his knee was already down when he fumbled the ball. So it will still be Santa Paula's. Now it's a 3rd and 7, as there is a timeout in this third quarter, brought to you by Domino's Pizza. And we're back, as there's still 4 minutes and 54 seconds left in this third quarter. The score is still 12-0. Santa Monica's leading. And now here, there's a chance for Santa Paula as they're at their Santa Monica's 30-yard line. Play action here, and there's a slant, and it's overthrown. That was a little bit too high for Vega. And it will be now a 4th down. So that's like the third or fourth time we've seen that play. It's a play action but there's the wide receiver doing slants. Fortunately, it hasn't worked so far. Well, it worked twice, I believe, but it's also failed twice. As it's 4th and 7, and they will be going for it. They're at the 32-yard line. Their goal is to get to the 24. Let's see what they do here. The blitz does not come. They're going to stay in coverage, and a good pass right there from Richard Vega. They haven't brought him down yet, and he's at the 12-yard line. Very, very good play right there from Marcus Castañeda, as he's able to keep his composure, and he went in the middle of around 3 defenders right there, just through the gap. Amazing play right there. For those who watch NFL, that's things you see a lot from Dak Prescott. Oh, very good play from him. Now here's a run play. And now he's going in the back of the defender, and he almost got from the back of a lineman. Correction. And he almost got there. John Tayes, once again, a very good job from him so far today. And it is a 2nd and 3. Yeah, 2nd and 3. They're at the 6 yard line though. They're close to getting a touchdown. Last time they were in this situation though, it was a turnover on downs. Let's see what happens here. They're in the red zone. And John Tayes, he definitely got the first down, but he didn't get to the touchdown as he's at the 2 yard line. So it is once again first down. So we see number 3 on the sideline. That is actually Isaiah Escamilla, who I was told by one of our members, Khalil Reyes, that she was injured. So now here we go with the run, and he gets through. No, he does. No, he does. One referee says touchdown, and one says he stopped. And the refs say, no, it's a touchdown. No. Yeah, it's a touchdown. Santa Paula finally getting the scoreboard. The score is 6-12. Overall, very, very good drive. They did their main goal, which was run the ball and get those yards. And when they had a pass, Marcus Castañeda did this job and did a very good one. And they scored by a good run right there. I believe it was John Tayes. So here's their chance to get the extra point. The kicker is 14, Justin Samudio, and it's blocked. Second block we see today. The first one was by Santa Paula and the other one now by Santa Monica. So the score is still 6-12. So here we go once again, as it is a 6-point lead from Santa Monica with 3 minutes and 24 seconds. So Santa Paula, they've been doing a good job on defense. If they could get one stop right now, that would be extremely important considering how good the offense has been the last 2 drives for Santa Paula. They just need to get the ball as soon as they can and to keep that momentum going. As here's a kickoff from the 40. And that ball goes out of bounds. And whenever the ball goes out of bounds on a kickoff, it is a flag. So they will add more yardage to the kick, as they will be now at around the 40-yard line. So officially, it will be at the 35, as that's where the chain gang is with the balls at the 40. No, the chain gang's moving now. So now here's a 1st and 10 on the 40. Santa Monica's offense has been dying down, and he threw a very good pass right there with pressure. That was a pass to number 1, Joshua Barnes. Very good play, though, right there from Logan Ebnet. He was about to get sacked, and looked like he sidearmed that one. And he's able to get the first down. So here's once again. Now they're on Santa Paula's territory. They're at the 47. So here it goes. It's a play action. And he's trying to get out of the pocket. And a good sack right there. That was number 12, Nathan Vasquez again. That's his second sack of the game. So he's definitely making plays. And it's a loss of around 10. Or loss of 6. It is now 2nd and 16. Another great play by Santa Paula's defense. And if you see the bench, the bench is really excited now. They definitely know that this is their chance to stop Santa Monica and get the ball back. We'll see what happens here on a 2nd and 16. There's Logan. That's the first time we try to see him escape the pocket. And a good play right there from the corner. Number 6, Tito. That's number 8, correction. Joey Frutos. And it will be once again 3rd and 16. So this is a key stop right here. Santa Paula are able to stop them here. Then they will be getting the ball back. Unless they actually go for it, which would be a questionable move considering it's 3rd and 16. It would be 4th and 16. But let's see what happens here with Logan Ebnet. We see a player in motion. And now he's going to go deep, and he has a receiver. That's the first time he catches it. That's number 19, Gus Raymond. And it will be a first down. So it seemed like Santa Paula was going to be able to get out of the field. Santa Paula's defense was able to get out of the field. But very good job from Santa Monica's offense. And now it's a first down at the 25-yard line. So that has to have killed a little bit of Santa Paula's momentum there. So here's a chance to stop them, though. They're at the 25-yard line. The score is 12-6 with 1 minute and 29 seconds left. We see another player in motion. We've seen plenty of that so far. And now they're going to run it. That's a new running back we haven't seen so far. That's number 22, Sammy Lipsky. And he got stopped at the second and 8. And we will take a break. So nothing happened there. We thought it may have been an injury. Fortunately, it was nothing serious. He's back. And it is now a 2nd and 8. Now here's Ebnet under center. Now there's pressure. And he's not able to get out of it. Another great sack by Santa Paula. This time number 55, Sean Pettit. So Santa Paula, after not being able to get a single sack in the first half, they now have 3 in just this third quarter. So a great stop right there. And once again, it's a 3rd and 15. So let's see what happens here. They were able to convert this before. We'll see if they were able to do it again. Wouldn't be surprised if they target number 19 again. It seems like he's been his favorite target, but he's only completed it once. No, he's going to the other side, and he catches it. And then it's a touchdown, Santa Monica. Oh, very, very good pass right there. Seemed like the corner fell on that play. That was number 5, Hank Foley, who's been by far the player of the game with 2 interceptions and now a touchdown to his name. The score is 18-6. It did seem like Santa Paula had a chance right there to stop it, but the cornerback, who I wasn't sure who it was, he actually fell on that play and left Hank Foley wide open. So here comes, I believe it's a 2-point conversion again. They weren't able to get it last time. Let's see if they get it here. Now there's Abnett again. Player in motion once again. They're going to throw it to number 1, Joshua Barnes, and he gets stopped. Santa Paula were not buying all that. And they stop him, as that is actually the end of this third quarter that was brought to you guys by Domino's. And we'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter. Score is 18-6. So here we go with the start of this fourth quarter. Santa Monica is winning 18-6 as they once again scored right here. But not as the 3 times they've scored, they haven't been able to get the extra point. Whether it's a 2-point conversion, they failed twice, and they also got a field goal blocked. Now it's Santa Paula's turn. Their last drive, they scored their first touchdown of the game on a very good possession, in which they took a little bit of time off the clock. They definitely need to go a little bit quicker this time, as they are down by 2 scores. So if they want a chance, they need to score in, I'd say, 3 or 4 minutes at least. And now there's a good run back, and he gets all the way to the 50 and gets pushed, and he goes out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And great return right there from Richard Vega. So very good start. We're talking about scoring quickly. A great way to do that is if you have a great kickoff return. And that is exactly what happened there. And here is Marcus Castañeda again. So obviously their game plan, run the ball, and if that stops working, then you pass it. Now there's John Tellez, and he gets to the 44-yard line. That's a gain of around 4, and it is a 2nd and 6. Productive first down. Let's see what they do here. As there's a Jordan Urrutia is going to be coming in at running back this drive. Now here's Marcus. And once again, it goes to Urrutia, and he gets stopped. Might have gotten 1 yard. Yeah, they do give him 1 yard. But it is now 3rd and around 6. So Marcus is definitely going to need to think of something here. Get a receiver open. 10 minutes and 54 seconds left on the clock. So here comes Marcus once again. A blitz is coming. And there's a flag. But it was before the play, as it would have been number 5, Hank Foley's 3rd interception of the game. But it seemed like there's another false start, And Santa Paula's going back. So from it being a 3rd and 6, it is now a 3rd and 11. Makes this a lot tougher on the offense. Let's see what they're able to do here. So Marcus Castañeda, as we said, has been much better in these last couple of drives, throwing the ball as he started off not so good as he threw 3 interceptions. But he's gotten better as the game's gone by. But here's pressure and they sack him. That is number 71, which is Jaden Martinez. So he gets to the quarterback and they will be punting as it is way too far to try to go to convert here. And Santa Monica will get the ball back. That's what they've been doing on 3rd down. Santa Monica's been blitzing, bringing everyone. Now here comes the punt once again. This is the 4th punt. And it goes to the 30 and it will be around at the 20. It will go out at around the 26-yard line. That's what the referee says. So that's where Santa Monica will start. So here's another drive. This one by once again their quarterback, Logan Ebnet. But it hasn't just been him, as he's had very good help from his receivers. We have Hank Foley. We know what he's done. Gus Raymond has only caught one pass, but it was a big one as it converted a 3rd and around 16. Also, the running back Jameer Smith, who got a touchdown, who we actually haven't seen this second half. And there's a timeout once again by Santa Monica. So we'll be back after the timeout. So we're back after that timeout, brought to you by MJP, as it is a 1st down. A new drive for Santa Monica, and it's actually a jet sweep for number 19. It's Gus Raymond, and there is a flag on the play. It was a hold. It was a hold on the offense, so they will be going back 5 yards, and it will be once again 1st down. So it seemed like it was going to be a pretty solid play there. But they go all the way back to the 17-yard line. Definitely does help Santa Paula. Now here's Logan Ebnet. Once again, there's 4 out wide, 2 on each side. And we see the running back there. Now here comes a good throw. No, it's almost intercepted. It hit the ground, but it seemed like Richard Vega almost got the interception Santa Paula desperately needed. It is now and 10. Second and 20, actually, as the penalty was holdings are 10 yards. Oh, it seemed like he overthrew that pass. So that ball almost laid in, almost was in the lap of Richard Vega. Fortunately, he wasn't able to catch it. So it is still Santa Monica's ball. So here's Logan. And now they get a slap pass and it's dropped actually by the receiver. 19, Gus Raven. And it is a third down. Seemed like that play was going to be for at least 15 yards. But he dropped it and they'll be once again at the 19-yard line, 18-yard line. So here they come once again. They've converted on these opportunities twice already on a 3rd and 15. Another one was, I believe, a 3rd and 16. So they definitely know how to convert in these situations. They now have 5 out wide. So we'll see what they do. No, it's still 4 out wide, correction. And now there is yeah, there's a flag on the play and it might seem like they might be going back even farther, as it was actually a false start again. So now they'll be at the 14-yard line. It is now a 2nd and 25. 4th and 3rd and 25, correction. Well, let's see what they're able to do here. There's Logan Epnet. This could be a huge stop as now for Santa Paula if they get it with as there's 8 minutes and 35 seconds left in this 4th quarter. Now there is a overthrown. There's an intercepted by Santa Paula. They're at the 20, the 10, and he gets brought down. No, it's actually a touchdown. Santa Paula bringing it back all the way to the house, and it's only now a 6-point game. What a play right there by, I believe it was number 14, Justin Samudio. He went all the way from the 30 all the way to the touchdown, and Santa Paula are right back in this. That is exactly what Santa Paula needed. But there will be a timeout. We'll be back as this timeout is brought to you by MJP. So we're back after Santa Paula just got a pick six, and now they'll kick the PAT. First one that they had was actually blocked. We'll see what happens here. The holder is actually number 11, Richard Vega. Seems like they're getting a few things cleared up. There was a player that was actually missing there. So let's see if they're able to make this. The PAT is good. Santa Paula is down still, but the score is 18-13. Santa Monica, the Vikings are gonna want to completely forget what just happened right there. They're gonna get the ball once again. This is definitely gonna help Santa Paula's team though. Definitely have momentum. After that, as everyone was excited after that play. If you saw the bench, everyone was jumping around. So we'll see what happens here. As there's still 8 minutes and 24 seconds. So again, don't forget to like and subscribe, as this is just the first game that we have for you guys this year. We have plenty of games left. As I said, we have football, we're going to have volleyball. In the winter, we're going to have soccer, basketball. You guys definitely don't want to miss them. And once again, all these games are brought to you by our sponsors, Domino's Pizza and MJP. Here we go for the kickoff. So once again, it's at the 40. And he kicks it to the 30-yard line. And he gets brought down at the 42. So pretty solid field position for Santa Monica. We'll see what they do here. So Justin Samudio, key play right there, just changed the game. We'll see what happens. See if they're going to go back to throwing the ball, if they're just going to want to run it and just take time off the clock. Running the ball hasn't worked as much as it did at the beginning. But overall, there wasn't too many runs that broke this team. This team has been very solid defensively, getting pressures, getting sacks. They've just been those big plays that have killed this team. But then it's a 5-point lead. So if Santa Paula are able to get a stop and they get a touchdown, they're gonna be up no matter what, even if they miss the PAT or don't convert a 2-point conversion. And the running back is still going, and he's able to get 5 yards out of nothing. Very good right there. And it is a second and 7, so it was a gain of 3 yards. They're at the 45-yard line with 7 minutes 50 seconds left. Here's Abnett. After Santa Monica was the team that it was all Santa Monica the first half. Now Santa Paula is doing much better here. And now there's a run, and he definitely has lanes, and he's still going. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, 10, and gone. Santa Monica, just scored from a 50-yard run right there from number 4, Jameer Smith. And once again, he breaks loose. That's the second time. The first one was a receiving touchdown. Now he rushes it in. As soon as we thought that Santa Paula was getting momentum. Santa Monica goes and does this. The score is once again 24-13. So we'll see if they're gonna go for a 2-point conversion again. As it is a 11-point game. So once again, we're back to the same thing. If Santa Paula want a chance, they have to score quickly, as they have even less time. So they will be going for they're going to go for the 2-point conversion here, trying to make this a 13-point game. So far 0 for 2 though in 2-point conversions. We'll see what happens. Seemed like the tight end was missing there, number 7, Jet Hardy. Now here comes the pass. And he has number 2 wide open. That's Marcos Gonzalez. And the 2-point conversion is good. So the score is 13-26 with 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Santa Paula have to get the ball and they have to score quickly. The last drive they had on offense, they did have to punt. So we'll see if they're able to do much better than that, because if they want a chance to win this game, they have to score a touchdown right now. I know it's too early though, but if you want the player of the game candidates were brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Player of the games, in my opinion, Joaquin Nava. No, Jameer Smith, correction. Jameer Smith, obviously with 2 touchdowns, 1 receiving and 1 rushing the ball. And then we also have Hank Foley, who's been pretty good. Actually, I shouldn't say pretty. He's been really good. 2 interceptions. 1 he returned to the house. And he also got a receiving touchdown. Also the quarterback, who's gotten a couple big plays. He's gotten 2 passing touchdowns. A good number of yards. So we'll see who gets it, obviously. Santa Paula hope it's going to be one of their guys if they're able to come back. If Santa Paula come back, you could look at players like Justin Samudio, who was very good, got a pick 6. And he also got a couple receptions. You also think of players like Richard Vega, who's played pretty solid on defense as well on offense. But there's still 7 minutes and 16 seconds left. The score is 26-13. But this game, according to what the stats would say, it was a completely different game to what we were expecting. Santa Monica, what it said was they were a passing team. We see a screenplay right there. And they might have gone in a yard. It's a 2nd and 9. So what the stats showed, Santa Monica we're averaging only 17 rushing yards a game. Right now they have more than 100. So that's probably what Santa Paula were expecting. Expected more passes. But the running game has definitely worked for Santa Monica. As once again, Santa Paula's rushing offense is not working. 3rd and 9 already. So we'll see what they do here. It's probably going to have to be a pass. So they do call actually a timeout. This timeout is brought to you by MJP. So we're back. Still 6 minutes and 15 seconds left. It's a 3rd and 7. Marcus Castañeda gets it, and the pass is complete to number 8, Joey Frutos. 2nd reception of the game so far, and they're at the 47. That's what they need. As there's still 6 minutes left, they need to score quickly if they want to have a chance. I think running is not going to help too much in these situations. Now they're passing quickly once again to Joey Frutos. And the ball is going to be placed around the 50-yard line. It was a gain of around 4. It is once again a 2nd and 6. Actually, it's 2nd and 7. We'll see what they're starting to pass now. Once again, another pass. Marcus Castañeda, he's going to get hit, but he was able to get it. And a good reception right there. That's number 14, Justin Samudio. And Mark is barely able to get that ball out as he was about to get sacked by number 10. from Santa Monica, which is Isaiah Godlock. So now they're at the 41. Now the passing is working now. You see Samudio in motion. Now he's going to send them back. And that was. Usually people do that for them to call a false start. But that might have been. Yeah, that was an encroachment by the defense. So it's another 5 yards. Santa Paula will definitely take those as they're at the 36-yard line. But the clock stays running. 4 minutes and 55 seconds left. So they're running out of time here. They need to go quickly. Samudio in motion. And believe there's another flag. Yeah, there is another flag. And they might be going back. Yeah, everyone's going back. So the 5 yards that they had just gained, they just lost them from a false start. And it is once again 1st and 10. Look at Santa Monica. They're trying, even though they're the away team, they're still trying to motivate the crowd. Now there is another flag, but that one is after the snap. And that was Bryce Zavala. He gets to the 40. But let's see what the flag is. False start again. So they'll be going another 5 yards back. Surprising though, because they actually let the play run. Usually when it's a false start, you're not supposed to let the play run. But they did. And they'll be going back once again. 1st and 15 now with 4 minutes and 21 seconds left. The score is 26-13. So they probably need to go deep right here. Need 45 yards and they need to get the ball back as they're down by 2 scores. There's Castañeda. And that one was overthrown to Joey Frutos. And it is 2nd and 15. So Santa Paula, if this stays the way it is, they will drop to 2 and 3. This is not a league game though, as this is a reminder that this game that they were actually supposed to play yesterday, Santa Paula against California City. Unfortunately, California City had some COVID problems, so the game got canceled and got switched to today against Santa Monica, and that one is overthrown also. But there's a flag. No, there's no flag. As it is 3rd and 15 now. So yeah, they were supposed to have played California City, but they didn't due to COVID, a COVID infection that they had there at California. So then they decided to play this today against Santa Monica, and this is how it's going: 26-13. Santa Monica is winning. Now there's Marcus. He's gonna almost intercepted there. Good job from the 2 defensive players there from Santa Monica. That was 2 Marcos Gonzalez and 3 Joaquin Nava. And it is now a 4th and 15. So obviously they definitely need to go for this. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. They have to convert if they want to have a chance here. So here, this is a big play here. There's 3 out wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. There's also actually 2 out wide on the right. Now there's a play, and Vega almost caught it. But it seemed like there was very good defense right there by number 6 from Santa Monica, Tyler Thomas. And it will be Santa Monica's ball again at the 40, as that's the 2nd turnover on downs from Santa Paula. So with 3 minutes and 45 seconds, Santa Monica might just want to run the ball and let this clock run. Or they might still want to go for it, which obviously Santa Paula would hope that happens so they could try to get an interception. But let's see what happens here as they're going to start at the 46. So there. And there will be a timeout. So we'll be back after this timeout brought to you by MJP. So we're back once again as Santa Monica will have the ball. The score is 26-13 with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. And now here is the first play of this drive. It is number 22, Sammy Lipsky. And it will be a 2nd and 7. So now they're just gonna run the ball and just take as much time as the clock as they can. And if they can move the chains by doing that, they'll be more than happy to just let this game be over. But Santa Paula definitely trying to look for a turnover. They haven't lost hope. They're gonna try to get it still. It's another run. And another great tackle as it'll be stopped. He might have gotten 1 yard. And it's another timeout. This one by Santa Paula. So here's another timeout brought to you by MJP. So we are back. Thank you for everyone who's been watching this game. We would like to invite you guys to like and subscribe. We're going to have plenty of games left in this game. This is just the first. Obviously, very exciting to finally be in here and bring you guys games. And we see a run again by one of the MVPs of today, number 4, Jameer Smith, and he was brought down. So it is now 4th down. So Santa Paula were able to do their job. They're able to get stops, and they call a timeout again to stop the clock. So seems Santa Monica is the one that doesn't have any timeouts, and Santa Paula still has 2. So they take this timeout. And what Santa Paula need to do here is, once again, they need to score quickly. They need to go, you guys know Madden, they need to go 4 verticals on them. They just got to try to find the deep pass. Try to find someone. Maybe a screen pass, see if that works. Get some good yards. As Jameer Smith was the one that made that changed this whole game for Santa Monica, as you got one receiving touchdown, one rushing touchdown. So they will be punting after that timeout. They're at the 49-yard line. We'll see where Santa Paula gets it. And pretty good punt as it goes all the way to the 10. And it'll still bounce to the 6-yard line. So that's where Santa Paula is going to start. If Santa Paula wants a chance, they need to go 94 yards. Let's see what they're able to do here. Well, there is 2 minutes and 33 seconds left. The score is 26-13. So the Santa Paula defense definitely did their job. See if the offense is able to do theirs. So here they come with 4 out wide again. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Here comes a play. They definitely need to watch out for the safety, and they're actually going to run. And they get all the way to the 12-yard line. So that is around a 2nd and 6 now. There's 2 minutes left. They might want to pass now if they want to have a chance. Now here it is. They are going to pass. They're going to go deep. It's to Vega. And he wasn't able to catch it. Good coverage right there by number 3. Joaquin Nava was the player that also has an interception this game. So the clock has stopped as there's 2 minutes left in this game. It is now 3rd and 6. Santa Paula will either just try to go for the first down, or they might just want to go deep. See if they're able to connect with something down the field. You see Bryce Zavala right there, number 18. Big target. They might want to go for him if they want to move the chains. No, they're going to go to a Joey Frutos, and he's not quite going to get there. They just gained 1 yard out of that. So it is now 4th and 5. So Santa Paula going to need to convert this, and now it's tough to say if they're going to win this game. But let's not lose hope. We still got 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now here's Castañeda. And they're going to stop, and it's probably another false start. So the 5 yards that they've gotten, they'll go right back. No, it's actually on the defense. So it is on the defense, so that's an automatic first down. Might have been an encroachment or a neutral zone infraction. And he will be at the 15-yard line. So this does help Santa Paula's offense. But they're still going to want to go deep here, as they're at the 18-yard line. Now this time they go 3 to the right instead. But he's looking left. Oh, he looks to the middle, and it's intercepted. There was 2 players right there, but he threw it in the middle of them, it seemed. And they got the interception, which was number 19, Gus Raymond. So that's the 4th interception Marcus Castañeda has thrown today. And it will be Santa Monica's ball again. So now, I think it's time to bring in the MJP, player of the game. And it was between two players. It was between Jameer Smith, who has one reception touchdown, one rushing touchdown. Both of them were big runs for almost 40 yards. He had a very good game. And then the other contender is Hank Foley with two interceptions and one receiving touchdown. One interception he actually returned to the house. So I would probably give it to Jameer Smith, as he is our MJP player of the game. As we see that Santa Monica took a knee, and that is what they're going to do for this last minute. The score will end 26-13. So it was a tough game. First quarter, it was all Santa Monica's. In the first quarter, they already had 3 interceptions. They scored a touchdown off of that. But Santa Paula's defense was hanging tight. They had a very solid game, as by the end it was 12-0 by the end of the second quarter, in which the offense only had one good drive. But then in the second quarter, Santa Paula showed improvements, but at the fourth quarter, seemed like we had a pick six, and that was all. As this game is going to be over now. As we've said, Santa Monica do win this game 26-13. So we hope you have enjoyed these games. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay so you are aware of when the rest of the games are. My name is Laborio Godino, and we are out.